go. Okay. What the fuck, Red? Oh, he's offline now. What the hell happened? Shit. Okay. Now what happened? Uh, shit, he just went offline on me. Why the hell is my stream all effed up? Weird.
attention, please. Extra blankets will be available for distribution at 1500 hours. One blanket will be issued per person. Your attention, please. Please do not engage in snowball fights near checkpoints as they may distract the guards. All such activities are restricted to the designated play areas near the post office building. Thank you for your cooperation.
No, I haven't lost my mind, and you guys are wondering what the hell I'm doing. I'm setting up my laptop so I can watch the chat. And if it's loud, that's because we're standing next to a damn air purification.
What's next?
Air purification system. But I'm actually trying to show some people here how to get the game up and running, so that's why I thought I'd stream it this morning, because when you first try the tutorial, try the trial, it's very confusing to how to actually unlock the game to where people can play with you, because you're stuck in the tutorial map and they can't join, and every time you guys try to join you get the same error message. And so what I said is, I told a friend of mine I'd go ahead and stream so he could watch what the hell is going on, and he's not watching. So he's offline, which is sort of retarded. Since he was online a second ago. Let me go see what's up. He went offline on me, so maybe he'll come back on a little later. Let's see if he's online again. Nope, he's still offline. So he had to go somewhere. So yeah, he got an invite by somebody, but he wasn't even in the main game yet. So anyways, I'll go ahead and fire this up, and like I said, I'm going to run this on my notebook, so that's why I don't have to keep going back and forth to my dashboard. All set up here on my notebook, and I'll walk you guys around and show you all the good stuff that you won't see until you get to level 30, because unfortunately the way the game plays, it's more of a training until you get to level 30. Then when you get to level 30, it sort of unlocks the entire game at that point, and you get to go to the underground, and you get to do survival, and you get to do last man standing, and you know, all these other game modes. They're all locked. Even the map, when you open up your map won't even look the same as my map. When you open this up and you go to mission overview, you're not going to see daily assignments, weekly assignments, West Side Pier, underground operations. You're not going to see those yet because you're still in that under level 30. Once you get above level 30, then all this opens up and you get to see all this over here. So, you know, it's actually like playing two different games in one. The first part of the game is basically running around the map, going to the different safe houses, you know, doing all these missions to level yourself up, getting your security wing going. You know, that's your whole thing here with your, I'll open up my menu. See up here, you got medical wing, tech wing, security wing. See 100%, 100%, 100%. That's what you're going to do. You're going to run around and do all these operations until you come back here. This is your main, this is the base of operations where everything happens, right? And as you open up everything, your security, you'll see that board as you keep coming in the door, and it's going to tell you upgrades that are available. See, I got 10 of 10, 10 of 10, 10 of 10, right? Medical, tech. So as you upgrade each area and you go out and do the missions, then more things become available in each one of these areas. Okay, it starts unlocking everything. In other words, people start showing up and they start doing their jobs, right? Canine unit, you get the HVT officer. That's the one that Red Scorpion just went to. He said, I went and talked to some Chinese lady. Yeah, see her? Yeah, you can't do that yet. You know, until after level 30, yeah. But there'll be tons of stuff in here. You get your security wing. Here's your computer. You're going to go activate each one of these computers in each wing. And that's going to start the tutorial. You know, that opens your tutorial. So you go to each wing. And what you're going to do is you go around and do the missions. You unlock your skills. This is where all your skills and your perks and all that come in. Okay, so as you unlock each one of these areas, that gives you a different reward or a different perk. That's how that all ties together. So by the time you upgrade your security and your medical and your tech, you'll have unlocked all these assets that you get to use in the game, which is your abilities. See over here, you have all these medical abilities, you have tech abilities, and you have security abilities, plus you have talents and you have perks. I don't want to get too confusing yet. Basically what these are is you got a little turret, and you can either have a minigun, a flamethrower, a little electrical shock. You got seeker mines that you can throw and they roll on the ground and go chase the bad guys. You have medical aid stations you can set up for you and your other teammates. You have ballistic shields, either a portable one you can carry or you can set up a barricade. So this is where all this all ties into. You know, as you unlock each area, you unlock these. And then you same with your talents. You have all these talents, and you can go and you can switch these around and make different ones active. You know, so you know, that's all. This all ties together. Like I said, it sounds a little confusing right now. And here again, here's your perks. As you unlock each medical and security, it's going to go ahead and give you these, you know, different things that you can do, right? Increase the inventory by 10 slots, see? Increase the dark zone inventory by 1, see? So this, as you do this, is what's going to give you the ability in the game to do all the crap in the game that needs to be done. Okay, so that's why it sounds a little confusing, but it's really not. You know what I mean? But the first thing you're going to want to do when you first start this game, Here's the base of operations. I don't know. People open up the map. I know it's a little confusing. And what happens? You get way out here, out of bounds. You know, you're like way over here someplace trying to look for shit, and there's nothing there. That's not where the game. The game is taking place in this area of New York. So it actually doesn't even take all of New York. I mean, New York is gigantic. So what you start over here at Camp Hudson, right? Okay. And you can, once you highlight something on the map, you can go to the upper left, and it gives you an option of hitting your X key or just simply highlighting that with your mouse and clicking it. So X key, space bar, or again, just clicking on this with your mouse. And it's going to take me to Camp Hudson. And then I'm going to show you from here, you need to go back to the base of operations to start the game. This is how this whole game starts. So if you don't do it this way, you're going to just be wandering around. And this is what happens. See, that's going to show you the new modes that we have now. See, skirmish. 2 teams of 4 players competing against each other to get the highest number of kills. Points are awarded when a down player is eliminated. Make sure to finish off your enemies. Revive your teammates to deny point to the enemy. So that's another game mode. But what you're going to want to do is you want to come here to Camp Hudson first. Okay? And you want to go talk to the JTF officer. That's Joint Task Force. That's what you are. Right? The JTF officer is going to be over here. So when you first start the game, you got to do this. You go talk to the JTF officer first, okay? Once you talk to the JTF officer, then you're going to go back over the map, interact with the map. Then it's going to tell you to go report to the base of operations. Okay, I don't know where the JTF guy's around here somewhere. You'll see him over here. It might be this one right here. This might be the JTF guy you got to go talk to.
What the fuck is diving out here? Forget about it. Damn.
Let me go see. Open up my map real quick. Yeah, that might be the JTF. Anyways, it's one of these guys right here. You'll see there'll be an icon over his head. Then once you talk to him, then it's going to tell you to go interact with the map, right? Okay, then you're going to go back over here after you talk to him and see that there's a map right over here.
It was an honor fight with you at the station.
Then what you're going to do, once you go over here and interact with this map, okay, so you're going to go interact with this map. Once you interact with this map, it unlocks this area that we're in, okay, which is Camp Hudson, right? It unlocks that, and it unlocks the next area, Chelsea. You see how when you hover over these with your mouse, the name changes up here? See up here? The name will change. See, it says Chelsea, Camp Hudson, Chelsea. So it unlocks this one. Now what you're going to do is you go to the next square up here that says Pennsylvania Plaza. See, and it says Base of Operations, right? That's where we're going to go. See, if you click it like that, and you come out here, you're going to get this little frickin' arrow that shows you how to go. So what you're going to do, so you're going to leave here. See that little arrow above my head? I mean, that's not hard to follow, guys. I was like, holy shit. It's like a big fucking goldenrod arrow right in the air above your head. Now you're going to follow that 2,000 feet to the base of operations. So again, you can start at Camp Hudson, talk to the JTF officer, go interact with the map. Don't pick the missions, just go interact with it the first time and unlocks it. Then it's going to tell you to report to the base of operations, right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the post office. Now your guy can walk in this game. You can also make him double time, right?
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
And you can also make him run, okay? So you got 3 options: walk, double time, or run. I usually do double time. I don't run full time because you might pass something up. But again, you notice all I'm doing is following this arrow right above my head, and you can see that says base of operations. It's counting down the feet, right? See, now you're out here. It may look confusing, but you look at the little mini map on the left and the arrow in the air, and you just keep following it. It's not... So don't go out here. You may engage people here. You may see bad guys to shoot at. That's fine. But don't get sidetracked. Don't. I had some guy, I tried to show him how to do this, and 3 hours later, he was still running around New York shooting people, not knowing what the hell was going on. Because he never went to the base of operations and unlocked the missions. Now, why they make it so difficult, I don't know, because Ubisoft has been told this time and time again that this is part that they need to have a tutorial that they actually walk you through. Now, see, you also get people that are in need, like this guy's in need, so we go over here, give him some water or food or whatever, and they give you crap. They give you clothes, they give you weapons, they give you all sorts of cool shit. So whenever you see somebody in need, you got to go run up to them and help them. Okay? So, but again, it's very simple, man. You just leave Camp Hudson, don't deviate, don't get sidetracked, don't start exploring. See, you're going to get bad guys and stuff that want to shoot you, see? So occasionally you're going to have to stop. You may, you know, get engaged some of these guys on the way to where you're going, which is okay. Just don't get yourself killed or you have to start all over again at Camp Hudson. Just to let you know. And you can shoot through cars, obviously. I'm shooting from right through the front back windshield. So I'm going to get killed here. I better watch out. Okay, you can die in the game, so believe it or not, that's... Cool. Headshot. Okay, so they didn't drop anything. Sometimes they'll drop, you'll get a little icon, will pop up, you can go in there and pick up gear or weapons or whatever the hell they drop, but they didn't drop shit. Okay, so continue on. Like I said, now you're in the Pennsylvania Plaza. And like I said, just continue on until you get to the base of operations. And again, you may end up being in a few firefights before you get there. You may die because shit happens. You don't have to fight anybody, though. You can see. And you notice how your guy changes stance. Whenever there's bad guys around, he will change to a more aggressive stance the way he is right now. And then once you get a clear area, you'll see him relax a little bit. But as long as there's threats around, see, there you go. Nice, he put his weapon back over to the left some. So whenever there's a threat, you'll see your guy will change. Okay, now I actually deviated, sorry. Not supposed to go that way. Oh, see, here's some bad guys that just rolled up on, so we gotta take these guys out real quick. Go. Like I said, just keep, sometimes that arrow in the air is a little hard to see, but see, it's above my right side right there. You can still see it right above me, right? See that arrow? So it will be there. But again, if you don't do this, the game doesn't unlock and then nobody can join your game. So this is why you see that message, cannot join player, you're on different maps. So if you constantly see that, that's the problem, because they haven't unlocked the game yet. They're still in the first tutorial section. So it has nothing to do with the trial, because the trial version of the game is the full version of the game. 100% full. Okay, this is your base of operations, okay, which is the main post office in downtown New York City in real life. See this big gigantic post office? So you're always going to be coming here all the time. I mean, constantly. You're going to spend more time coming back here, and because you got to upgrade your medical and your tech and your security wings, right? So this is when you leave Camp Hudson, this is where you're going to go. Right here, JTF, see? Joint Task Force, that's you, right? Base of operations, post office. Okay? Not very hard to spot. Right? Big giant ass fucking building downtown. Your first mission that you're going to do is right across the street. Okay? Which is the Madison Field Hospital. See, here's your first mission right here. So after you go unlock that, you're going to pick this mission right here. See, Madison Field Hospital. And that's the first mission. And that unlocks the game and lets people come and join your game with you. But until you pick that mission, people can't come and join your game. We sit here all day long, and you're going to be stuck until you actually do this. So give me a second, and then I'm going to walk you what you got to do when you go inside here. But this is where you're going to report to. Oh, see, so I got another civilian needs help over here. So here you go, civilian in need. And if you don't help them really fast, they get pissed off at you and it cuts at you. Now, all these weapons I'm getting right now, they'll be good for you, but for me, they're so low of a score, they're not going to do me any good. I don't want to confuse you too much, but I'll just show you real quick in your inventory here. See, right now I'm at 283, my score. So you're going to start out at 1, and then you're going to go to 30. Then when you get to 30, it starts all over again, up to 280, or up to 292 now is the highest score. It used to be 256, and now it's 292 is the highest. So again, you're going to pick these weapons, right? When you get above 30, you can use any weapon above 30. But under 30, you can only use the same level weapon as you have. So if you're level 5 and you get a level 8 weapon, you can't use that weapon until you're level 8. So just put it in your stash, because you'll have a stash box. They're all over the place. I'll show you that. So that way you can stash crap, and as you get higher in level, you can just go unlock them. But for me, since I don't use these, what you want to do, what I'm going to do is I dismantle that weapon, because I don't need that, and it gives me a weapon part. But see, I already got all my weapons here. And the same with your gear. You'll get extra pieces of gear over here. And this, I'll talk about this later with all these. I don't want to confuse you guys right now. I'm just trying to get him into the game. So I got another pistol I'm not going to need either, see. But again, you guys will need these because you're low level. So don't, anything you get, you're going to keep. Once you're up high like me, then this stuff is useless. You can either dismantle it and get, you can deconstruct and you get weapons part, electronics, fabrics, and you use those to craft other things that you need, even though you'll probably not have to. I haven't crafted crap in this game. I end up getting so much crap for free. So basically, this is why a lot of that crap you're just going to get rid of. You're not going to keep it. So like I said, give me a second here. I got to fire up my notebook the rest of the way, and I'll be right there. Okay, man, I got my act together, I think, here. Got my notebook up so I can do the chatty thingy for anybody who's watching still. Oh my God, Red, you do start at Camp Hudson, bro. That's where the game starts, man. Everybody starts at Camp Hudson, man. You want me to fire up a brand new character and show you? This is why probably the game's not working right for you. Because you're not at camp. You got to go to Camp Hudson, man. That's where the game starts. If it's starting someplace else for you, Red, I don't know what the hell's going on, bro. But I guarantee you that's where it starts at. So, why it's not doing it that way for you, I'm not sure. But I guarantee you 100%. Hey, morning, John S. Yeah, Red, you went offline. The game went offline. Everything went offline, man. I don't know what the hell you were doing. So I thought I'd set my notebook up. But yeah, when you start a new character in the game, that's where you start. You start at Camp Hudson, and you go report to the JTF guy there at Camp Hudson. Even if you start outside Camp Hudson, you go to Camp Hudson to start the game. This is why the game's not starting for you probably then. Because you guarantee you have to go to Camp Hudson. Everybody has to go there to start the game. That's how it starts. Then from there, you go here to the post office, which is the base of operations. So, this is why your game's not starting up for you and not playing right, because you're not going to the right places to unlock the game. Matter of fact, it probably tells you somewhere there to report to Camp Hudson in the tutorial menu, which is over here. Let me show you. If you open up your... Well, you don't go there, sorry. Open up your map, Red. Oops, sorry. Damn me. Here you go. Open up your map. Go here where it says Mission Overview. Then if you come all the way down to the bottom... Okay, Red, come all the way down here. Keep going all the way down on this list. All the way down here. Keep going. It says tutorial. Right? See, it says unlock base of operations. Unlock medical wing. Unlock security wing. Right? Those are the ones you got to do. Okay? Don't worry about secure the quarantine center, but you got to unlock the base of operations. You got to unlock the medical wing. Unlock the security wing. Unlock the text wing. Cool. This is why these are tutorials. It's what you got to do. Booting up the base of operations, right? Doing that first. You know, these are the ones you're going to do. Don't worry about the dark zone 2. And don't worry about Operation Last Stand or retrieve the encryption key. But the first thing you want to do is highlight this one. Unlock base of operations and do that first. You're going to highlight it on the right, and then you're going to go up here on the left. And mine says completed. Yours is going to say, you know, be able to do it. You're going to say pick it. But that's is why you're stuck in tutorial mode. Because you got to do unlock, 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 unlock. You got to do those first 4. Then once you do those first 4, then we can join the game together. Because other than that, what happens is every time we try to go into the game with you, when I go to this menu here, see, and I see you here, see, and it says you cannot join up because you're on a different map. See this red? This is the problem right now, bro. See, because you're online right now, but until you complete those things, we can't get into the game together, unfortunately. That's the problem. So again, yeah, you definitely have to go to Camp Hudson, and you definitely have to do these tutorials. So again, hit your M key, right? Go to Mission Overview, go all the way down to the bottom where it says Tutorial here, Tutorials, and do this, unlock the main base of operations, right? And then basically to unlock each wing, you just go to each wing and interact with the computer, I think, is all we're going to do, I think. And so don't worry about the upgrade. And you might have to do booting up the base of operations too. But again, once you do these couple of tutorials here, that'll unlock the game for you, and then we can join together. That's the only thing. And what you do is you're going to go inside of here, right? And when you get inside the base of operations, you're going to go to the left, right, when you get in the door. Now, yours isn't going to look like this because you're not up and running, so yours is going to look like an abandoned fucking building. But you're going to go over here. Let me make that guy walk. I hate having him running over. See, Red, you're going to go over to this table. This woman right here, she's not a black man. I guarantee she's going to be a white woman every time. You're going to talk to her. She'll have a little exclamation mark above her head. And once you interact with her, that unlocks the base of operations. Okay, and then we can start playing together, right? Then you're going to unlock the medical wing. You're going to go here, a medical right there. Okay, and if you don't have to talk to this lady right here, you're going to go over to the computer and interact with the computer, I think. That's how you unlock it. You go over here and you just press, I have my press enter key, and that's going to open up that computer, right? Okay, and you're going to do the same thing for the security, which is across the hall, right? And then tech is upstairs. But you got to go talk to this woman first. If you don't go talk to this woman over here, that nothing's going to unlock. And that's why you can do it through the tutorials is the easiest way. If you go to tutorial and pick it in the tutorial, it'll actually walk you through with a little arrow where you got to go. But you're going to interact with each computer. In the security wing, the computer's right here on the desk there. See? Computer right there. Same thing. Interact with that computer. Forget those people over there, all this crap, because you're not even at that point. And then the last one you're going to do is upstairs. You're going to go upstairs here. The tech wing's upstairs. You're going to do the same thing. So once you knock those suckers out, yeah, then we can go ahead and hang out together. Same thing, their computer's up here, so you're going to interact with this computer right here. Same thing. Then go back on your map and go back to the tutorial, and you should have all 4 of those completed, right? Then you can pick the Madison Field Hospital for your first mission, and we can go do that mission together.
Don't be taking unnecessary risks.
Now, in the meantime, like I said, I'll show you where the underground is, but you're not going to really be able to do too much down here until you're after level 30, because everything's going to be locked for you. Once you're level 30, then everything unlocks. So again, this is why people I got discouraged with the game. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I played it, and I got to level 5 or 6, and I didn't touch it for 10 months until they come out with 1.7. And once they came out 1.7, the game actually became a lot more fun to play. So then I came back and, started doing my little grindy thing. Now, I had to do a lot of it on my own. The ideal thing is to find a high-level person, somebody who's already 256 or higher, and run with them. Because what's going to happen is we're going to get all the good gear that you need, and you can just put in your stash. So these stash boxes are everywhere. It says open stash. What that stash box is a place where you can put it allows you to put 150 items inside your stash. Okay, I got 65 in here. So you can have all my extra mass, all my extra crap other than your inventory. So that's what these stash boxes are for. So when you run with a high number player, what's going to happen is we're going to be getting weapons all the time that are really high numbered weapons and high numbered gear. And then we can share them with you for 30 minutes. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to run back and you're going to put them in your stash. And the stashes are in all the safe houses too. And then what happens is then when you reach level 30, then you can start using all that shit. See, so instead of having to run out and get it at level 30, you already have all your high-end gear and your high-end weapons because you ran around with somebody else who has all that shit already. But everything down here is going to be locked. Global Events is offline right now, because it only runs for 5 days and then it goes offline for a month. But the underground, you're not going to be able to do this because you're not at level 30 yet. So that's going to say locked, right, for you. And if you come over here, this is last man standing. You're not going to be able to do this. This is one of the player versus players you can do in here. You can't do that yet because, again, all these things unlock at level 30. Same with survival. and then there's skirmish, and then there's several different game modes that you can play, but you can't do any of this stuff at all until you, like I said, get a higher level. See, you won't even you'll have to interact with this guy, and then you're going to come over here and watch this little video on this little screen over here. So I'll let you watch this real quick.
Agent, let's get you up to speed on what you'll be dealing with out there. We need you to recover critical data from shade tech stations that got left behind in the Dark Zone before rogue agents can intercept it. You'll have to capture all 3 stations at each objective to start uploading data. You can enable turret and pulse fortifications at certain objectives to help defend them. Activating them requires shade tech that you can recover from enemies and find in crates.
Yeah, DLC, man, that's the same thing that they did with Red Scorpion. They start you guys in Brooklyn, which is bizarre, because you need to go to Camp Hudson to unlock the freaking game, man. Isn't that what you did? I'm watching your chat right now. So when you start in Brooklyn, don't you go to Camp Hudson first? And then or did they tell you go directly to the base of operations?
Can be just as important.
Because this is where Red Scorpion is getting stuck right now.
Is the key to winning
because I can't get him to unlock the game, so I can get it so he can get in my game with me. So that's why I started doing the stream to sort of walk him through. But yeah, he said he started in Brooklyn too, which is bizarre. Because originally, maybe before 1.8, they had or whatever they had us starting at right at Camp Hudson is basically where you start. Right there. So yeah, that's sort of weird that they have you starting someplace else. I'm not quite sure where the hell all that's coming in or why that's doing it that way. But that's why we're stuck right now with Red, because I can't get in the game with him, and he can't figure out how to finish the tutorial. So that's why I told him if he goes here to the main base and unlocks all that crap upstairs, he should be able to. You should be able to do this. So. But yeah, that's showing you the Last Stand is basically one of the player versus player modes that you can do in here. And then Survival is either P versus E or P versus P. So, and then the Underground, and like I said, then we got Siege and we got Resistance, and there's a lot of shit to do here in the game. You know, and the detail, the level of frickin' detail is over the top. I mean, I was impressed with Ghost Recon Wildlands, but here they've left nothing out. I mean, literally to the dirt on the floor. I mean, everything is done with 3D modeling. You know what I mean? It's like there's no cheesy bitmap frickin' graphics in this game. Oh, what happened, man? Something just popped up here. Oh, yeah, Norton's doing his shit in the background on my notebook. No biggie.
Which is to say, getting the fuck out of here. Now, I am not going to do this. I have no desire to get my ass shot by some...
You fight Ripper, then rappel off the roof, then you cross the bridge. Yeah, see, they must have added that in. I don't remember doing that, bro, at all. Okay, so once you go across the bridge, okay... Then you're in New York City. I mean, maybe it might have happened like that, but it's been 2 years since I played it. So, to be honest, I don't remember. I could have sworn we just started right here at Camp Hudson where I showed you guys originally in the video. But anyways, you have to report to Camp Hudson first. At least, you know, when you go to Camp Hudson, then he's going to tell you to go to the post office. And then when you get here to the post office, isn't that what you did? After you cross the bridge, you go to Camp Hudson.
Oh, and scratch the subway and maintenance tunnels. JTF's got them blocked off. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't filled them with concrete. So, how, if I was so inclined, would I get out of here? The answer's obvious, people. It's people. Sure, everything's blocked off.
Well, the whole game sucks when you're under level 30. This is the whole reason why a lot of people start the game up and then they don't want to play it. Because of the fact that you're getting your ass kicked 8 ways from Sunday. This is why you got to find a higher level player. If you find somebody up that's a 256 player, you'll have a great time because it'll only take you literally 6 hours to level up to 30. Yeah, I think it took me about 6 hours to level up my friend to 30. So, you know, that's the whole, but trying to do it on your own, I did it on my own. And it was like a grind, man, trying to do it on my own, because I just kept getting, no matter where I went, get my ass kicked. Yeah, see, thanks DLC, man. Yeah, see, this is where he's having the problem. What happened is he's not going to Camp Hudson, and then when he got to the post office, he went to the HVT people and started talking to them. See, he didn't go to the JTF lady and to actually unlock the game so we can play. So that's why we're stuck right now. And I said, well, dude, let me just fire up a live stream so I can sort of show you. But I'm glad you're in the chat so you can explain me. Yeah, so yeah, you go to Camp Hudson, talk to the JTF officer, go look at the map there by the exit, and then it's going to tell you to go to the post office. And you go to the post office, talk to the JTF officer here, then you go around to each wing, then you go do the Madison Field Hospital because it's right across the street. That's what I did first. So that's why I'm waiting for him right now. But anybody who wants to come and join me, man, if you got PC and you want to come and join me on the PC, feel free to. Like I said, I'm going to be playing this all day today. So, because I love Ghost Recon Wildlands, but I'm not a player versus player person. So, Ghost War, I don't have no interest in other than getting my achievements. I'm just, it's just boring running around for 8 minutes shooting at somebody. But this one, I can find enough crap to do. Like, I haven't even done survival yet. I haven't hardly scratched the Dark Zone yet. I haven't done any of the Last Man Stand. I haven't done any of the Resistance yet. I haven't done any of the Siege yet. I mean, there's so freaking much to play in this game since 1.8 come out. It's like a brand new game. So, you know, and it's wintertime. It's snowing like crazy where I live. So, for the next 4 or 5 months, I'm not going to be going outside too much until April. Other than shoveling snow and going to the store and shit. So, I'll be playing the hell out of this one. But, no, like I said, just the level of detail in the game is just awesome. I mean, that's the one thing that impressed me more than anything else is when I first started playing it. Is how good everything looked. I was like, oh my God, man. It's like, they didn't leave. I mean, when you go under, I mean, everywhere. Everything looks so realistic. You know, from the wiring to generators to pipes to, I mean, you know how it is, the whole freaking game. You're on the Xbox, bro? Damn it. I wish they made this thing fucking cross-platform, man. It's the stupidest thing they ever did with these games is not let people do cross-platform gaming. Arbiter 1. Hey, morning, Arbiter 1. Yes, well, like I said, I played it and then I stopped. I literally didn't touch the game for between 8 and 10 months. It just sat here, and then they came out 1.6, and it looked pretty interesting, so I tried a little bit. Then 1.7 came out, and then I started playing it again. And then when they did the public test server with 1.8 over the last couple months, we fired that up, and we were running on that. And but the game is fun, but it's not fun at first. It's like sort of discouraging at first. At least for me, it was very discouraging. You know, I was like, oh my God, how can anybody be having fun at this game? I'm getting my ass kicked every 5 seconds, man. Literally. I can't move anywhere in this game without somebody killing me. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. So, but I'm getting, like I said, I am having a good time now, man. As you can see, I'm up there. You know, my shit's like, I have all 14 sets. I have all my sets. So what I'm running right now is Predator Classified, Sentry Call, Final Measure, the D3 FNC, Hunter's Faith, and Reclaimer. And you can see the lowest score I have is 279. You know, so, and I have all the gear sets. Every gear set you can get. There's 14 gear sets you can get. You know, and each one, like Final Measure has, here's your, when you get the whole set, the bonuses: exotic damage, resilient, protection from elites, when in range of hostile grenades or mortars, diffuses them, adds them to grades your inventory. So that's cool because you get grenaded all the time in this game. So it just turns green and sucks in, and then you can throw it right back at them. So I run Final Measure a lot when I play by myself. And then you got Reclaimer. And Reclaimer, what it does, support station gains the benefit of life support immunizer and ammo. Got Firecrest, which it makes your flame turret and shit more damage with your flame and your turret. Then you got Sentry Call. So each one of these does a different. This has accuracy, headshot. This is a marksman. If you're going to be a marksman, it's one of them. Then Deadeye is the other marksman. So then Lone Star. And minor attributes is a lot of these will give you. Let's see, it gives me 100% ammo capacity extra, so I can carry like 2,500 frickin' rounds of each one. And then you got the Alpha Bridge, you got Hunter's Faith, you got Predator, D3 FNC, then I got Mark of the Nomad, Sentry, Tactical Authority, and I can't remember the other one in my stash, but I have all 14 sets. So, and based on how you change these, that changes your toughness and your skill powers and all that crap. So, but I'm doing pretty damn good. I got all my clothes. I just got an award for 600 frickin' pieces of clothes, because every time you help somebody, they give you a piece of clothes. So I'm actually rolling pretty hard right now as far as playing. So. All right, DLC Nightmare 1. Yeah, I'm just getting up, bro. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, but like I said, I'll be streaming, man. I'll check you out later. Thanks for hitting me up early in the morning, though. Like I said, if Red ever gets his shit together here and gets back in the frickin' game with me, he's here. Yeah, you cannot join because you're on different maps. See, he's still on a different map. So I don't know what he's doing because he's level 3 already, but he's not. He must be. I don't know what he's doing. Red, what are you fucking doing, man? Because you closed up my Steam chat, so I can't even chat with you in the Steam. So I have no idea what you're doing right now. But it says you're online. So, but I don't see you in the chat anymore. So I guess you can't chat. Obviously, you can't chat and be on your computer. I got 2 computers running, so I'm cheating. That's why I have my notebook up so I can look at the chat. But hopefully he's following what I'm saying here, and he'll get out of that tutorial mode here real quick.
Your attention, please. Due to a scheduling error, group pre-counseling has been scheduled for Thursday afternoon. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Because I don't think it has anything to do with him being in the trial version and us not being able to play together. I don't remember that being an issue, because I was playing with players when I was in the trial version and they weren't in the trial version. They were full players. So I just think he's not at a tutorial yet is what the problem. He's stuck in the tutorial. So once he goes across the bridge and goes to Hudson Camp, and then he goes to the post office and he talks to everybody, that should unlock his game for him in theory. But give me a second here. I'm going to roll out and start doing some killing, because you guys ain't watching this shit to have me sit here and chit-chat with you. You want to see me actually do some killing, right? So, and there's tons of outfits you can see. A lot of people like all these masks. There's tons of masks they give out for the awards. And there's crazy Santa costumes and crazy clown masks and pig masks, and which I don't subscribe to any of that crap because I'm a military guy, so you'd be hard pressed to have me running around. Hey, morning, Jordan. Oh yeah, Jordan, that's the problem. That's why I fired up the video this morning, because he couldn't figure out what the fuck to do. He didn't know how to go to the post office and interact with the JTF officer downstairs and then unlock each one of the wings, the tutorial part. So I was showing him on the map, you have to go to the bottom and do the tutorials, and then that'll unlock the game so we can play together. Yeah, he's in the game right now. I just can't play with him because, yeah, we're stuck on that. This is what I don't like about the game, is because if you don't realize what you're supposed to do, if you don't realize you're supposed to go to Camp Hudson and unlock Camp Hudson, and if you don't know you're supposed to go to the base of operations and unlock all that shit, you could just run around and kill people and then waste your 8 hours and level up to level 8, and then you get locked out of the game and never really actually know what the fuck was going on to begin with. So, but yeah, a couple weeks ago I had somebody, it took me 3 hours, man, to finally get him to go to the base of operations and all that crap, and it was hilarious, man. So yeah, Jordan, that could be his problem again. That's why I started up the video and I was trying to walk him through where to go and who to talk to.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
Because that's the problem right now, is he didn't go to Camp Hudson, and he didn't go here, and he didn't talk to the woman at the front desk. I know I look like I'm walking all crazy because I don't have my mouse. I'm not using my mouse. I'm just trying to use my arrow key. I got one hand. But yeah, that's why I was trying to have him go upstairs here and talk to the woman upstairs that he needs to go talk to. Let me double time this guy up the stairs. Come on, soldier. You can double time it. Yeah, I want him to go up here and talk to her to unlock the game, and he didn't realize that. So he went in here and tried to pick a HVT target, or a daily. He tried to pick an HVT, a weekly one. But I told him, no, you need to go over here. I said, you're going to see this woman at this desk right over here. I said, you got to go talk to her. He goes, I see a black guy at a desk. I'm like, nah, dude, that's over there. That's that. I said, that's at the store, over at the stores over there. Over there. I said, nope. I said, she's definitely a white lady, and she's a lieutenant. She got a little lieutenant bar on her little hat. And so, yeah, once he goes over here and does all this crap, then I think we'll be back up and running. I bet you get the game downloaded before Red finishes, man. Oh, dude. Oh, he gifted it back to you, Jordan? Yeah. Well, see, I was a technical tester on the game, okay? And I put a lot of input into it, and then I stopped playing it, you know? It's like, because I didn't really like it, because it was real small when you did the technical testing and the betas, right? The alpha and the two beta. I'm losing my mind here this morning. It's early. So yeah, when I did the betas, they were even small. Even the dark zone, I think, was only 3 areas to the dark zone at the time. And then, but I was getting my ass kicked, you know, and I was like, it's okay. And then I got the full game, and it was the same thing. You know, it was like I didn't have a good time because I didn't have anybody to really play it with, and I was doing other games, and so I sort of put it to the wayside and just sat there. And then Ghost Recon Wildlands came out, and I went running with that, and you know, never even looked back at this one. Basically, we just forgot all about it. Then they, you know, started coming out with the updates, and it started getting better. And I was running the 1.8 on the public test server, and that was really good. And I was like, wow, the game's going to be really a lot more fun. So that's why I got a couple of friends of mine, and we got back into it. And yep. Oh, dude, you might have it downloaded, man, before Red finishes. But it's funny, he's level 3 already, so he must be running around killing people, because he wouldn't be level 3 if he would just walk around, so he must be getting a little bit of skirmishes there. But yeah, it is very confusing. I mean, they really need to get the first tutorial part down pat to help people get through that whole part of it, because everybody does the same thing. Nope. No, Division, and no, not, well, no, because the Division is a RPG, and Ghost Recon Wildlands is more of a mil sim. It's supposed to be more of a military simulator shooter type thing. Yeah, this is totally an RPG. This one has all the crafting in it, and you got to go around and find all the crap. And yeah, this is but this is a cool RPG in that sense, because most RPGs I've ever played were, you know, most of the medieval ones, right, and the fantasy world ones. So, but yeah, Division's a total RPG, and Ghost Wildlands is a total tactical shooter. I'd say mil sim because I'm a you know, I play those, but it's a tactical shooter where there's no crafting involved at all. You basically just go around and do the missions and discover your weapons and accessories and do the side missions to level up. Here you got to craft everything. There's a crafting table right over here, as a matter of fact. That's so this is here's your crafting station right here. So yeah, everything in here is about crafting and upgrading, and this is a part of the game that I didn't understand because I'm not that hip with this, so it took me a while to figure all that out. But like I said, I got it figured out now. Crafting you really ain't going to use at all. Crafting is sort of useless in that sense. So yeah, you're not gonna. I don't do any crafting. I decraft. The only time you do crafting is because it's like part of the challenge. Oops. Let me open up my map. Part of the challenges, because they have daily. See, this again. If you're not level 30, you're not going to see this. You're not going to get daily assignments, weekly assignments, West Side Pier, Underground, daily missions, incursions. Your map's going to start here at Story Mission. That's where your map starts. Once you're above level 30, then you get all this cool shit here. So they have a crafting assignment, which is collect 5 fabrics. Okay? And that's real easy to do. Just go out and there's fabrics all over the frickin' place. When you zoom in on the map, you'll see there's a fabric there at a store. There's some weapons parts, probably a gas station, tools, a gas station. Electronics parts is electronics store. See, so all you gotta do is go around and then there's some tools. So you gotta collect five fabrics and you'll get a cache, and that'll have a weapon in it or a gear or some cool thing in it. So, you know, they make it so that's where the crafting assignments come in, or they want you to decraft stuff like decraft weapons or go over there and upgrade, you know. So but crafting you won't really use it a lot very much. You know, it's not a big part of the game. Yeah, that's like I said. I thought I would use it more, but the only thing I crafted at first that I didn't have was I crafted a large magazine, large capacity magazine, because I didn't have any large capacity mags. So what I had to do is you go buy a blueprint from the blueprint vendor, and then you go to your crafting station, and then you can go pick it in the list right here. See, it came over here, and you come down to wherever the accessories were. It was someplace here. Where's the weapon? Holster, knee pad. Here it is. See, extended mag blueprint. What I did is I went and bought a blueprint from the blueprint vendor. Then I came over here. Now, see, to make this magazine, you only need 6 tools and 4 weapon parts, right? And I got 487 tools and 514 weapon parts because I don't craft, okay? Because I find all this shit now. Trust me, you may craft it first when you're level 25 and 23 and 22. See all these low levels? This is why you would craft this crap, see, because you're level 5 and, you know, so if you want to get, you know, but I went so fast through the levels, I didn't have time to waste time crafting because you're going to go through the levels so fast. And if you're with a higher player, you're going to be picking up gear so freaking quick, you don't need to do that worry about crafting.
Dr. Ellis for appointments. Your attention, please. The Base of Operations Lending Library is seeking donations of books. If you have a volume you would be willing to part with, please consider.
Yeah, that's like I said. So the whole crafting thing is sort of moot at this point in the game because nobody really uses it because you level up so fast now. When the game first came out, though, you had to craft because it was a slow grind getting to 30. I mean, it took forever. Now, like I said, you can get to 30 in less than 6 hours. You can get to 30. I mean, matter of fact, I got locked out when I didn't get, I mean, my friend got locked out because we were playing and he got to level 8 in 3 hours. So he got locked out of the game after 3 hours because we already had him up to level 8. So that sort of sucked. But yeah, crafting you're not going to use. What you're going to use now is called the optimization station. I'll go show you that. That's downstairs here. Give me a second. Again, if I look like I'm walking stupid, it's because I'm trying to do something with one hand and use the keyboard with the other hand. But, well, let me, before I show you that, hold on. I'm trying, like I said, give me 1 second. Be right back. Alright. So real quick, what I'll show you is, like I said, in security, every day, every 24 hours, what will happen is, after you get your wings up to 100%, you'll be able to go in each wing.
I need you to take care of a problem.
Right, starting with security. There's what's called a scavenger crate. So every day you can come over here and get something for free. See, the tactical pad score 270. That sounds good if you're a low-level player, but for me, I'm so high those pads, I'm not going to use them. I'll just... Then you can come over here and there's a weapons part. Remember I told you you can collect. Okay, you get your weapons part. Now there's a gear vendor all the way in the back. So you want to go check because she always changes. I got the digit pattern on my weapon, and then my uniform I changed, so I'm all digitaled out now. So for my backpack. So you come over here every day and she's going to have different crap that you can get. Now the only reason I come over here is because I was checking for weapon skins and for backpack skins, but she doesn't have any, so don't need nothing from her. And then there's also your dark zone vendor. He's over here too. So you don't get to use all this stuff until you open up everything. So you got to be 100%, man, or else these things aren't going to be available. So don't be tripping and saying, "Oh, I watch your video, but I don't see that." So you have a dark zone vendor here. So you can come over here and spend your dark zone cash. I got 80,000. See, you can buy weapons over here. But again, all my shit's already higher than all this right here, so I don't need none of this crap. Okay, but that's where he's at. You also have a firing range that you can go down and set your weapons up and test your weapons and all that crap, you know, for anything that you want to do. Here you can look at all your reports as you go around. You want to collect this. When you get to, you don't want to collect instant reports, cell phones, drones, you know, or any type of echoes, right? You don't want to do any of that shit until you get to level 30. The reason is, if you go pick up cell phones and drones and all that crap, right, you get 1200 XP. If you wait till you're level 30, you get 110,000 XP. Hell of a lot more than 1200, right? So don't waste your time with getting any incident reports, any of the cell phones, any of the drones, none of that crap. Don't do any of it when you're level 30, because every 400,000 points you get, I'll show you here. Every 400,000 points you get, see right here, they give you a field proficiency cache, which is a box, and it'll have a weapon in it, and it'll have a gear, and it'll have, you know, either division tech or intel or cipher keys or something good. And if you're picking up 4 phones and you get 110,000 for each phone, that means you don't have to pick up 4 phones and you get a cache with a gear and a weapon, right? A high-end gear, a 256, right? Whereas if you're running around getting them under level 30, you're only getting 1,200 points, man, so you're ripping yourself off big time. So don't bother doing, and of course I didn't know that till afterwards the fact, right? Because I hadn't picked all of them up. So don't bother picking anything up, okay? But once you get your security and all that, then you have an advanced weapons vendor, and you can come over here and he'll have weapons. See, he might have something good. See, he's got a 284, man. That's pretty damn good if you want a shotgun, and all these are good. These SOCOMs, there's a these are assault weapons. There's a UPM 45. So you can also come over here and buy stuff from him if you wanted to. See, I already have all this crap, so I don't need, mine's 279 already, so I don't need, but again, and I have a lot of money. The money, what's going to happen is you're going to sell off all the weapons that you get, because you're going to constantly get weapons in your inventory that you don't want, right? And when you go to sell these things to these guys, they already have 2 LMGs already that I roll with. See, mine's already a 283. And then my other one's a 278, which is one under that one. But look at the RPM on mine. See, that other one has a 500 for the RPM. Okay, so that's why I already have 2 LMGs. I already have an SMG. I already have my sniper rifle, and I have my 2 assault rifles. Okay. So, and you know, I'm already at 283 with most of my weapons, C283, 281, so my weapons are all up there already. Now, see, I just got these tactical pads, and you don't need this crap, because the green sets are what you want to go for. You want to go for your sets. So this crap, you want to dismantle it, because you're never going to use those, ever. And sometimes you'll get division tech, which is cool, because you want the division tech. Sometimes you won't.
Best prices in New York.
Yeah, Jordan, I tell you, bro, I did the same thing, man, because nobody had any damn tutorial videos out there letting people freaking know that. I was so pissed off because I probably collected 75 items, right? The cell phones and the drones and all that at $1,200 each. And then I get to 30, and the first one I pick up, oh, 110,000. And I was like, what the frick? I said a second ago I just did one that was 1,200 XP. I was like, oh my God, am I getting my ass ripped off? I'm telling you, this is why I'm doing this video again this morning, so people can, I should say tutorial and change the title of it instead of Sergeant Nick Fury's live stream. It's like what to do when you first start up the game thing, but I'd have to start a new character and do that to show you how it actually all starts. But no, the best thing to do is go and find somebody that's a high-level player. And a lot of people won't want to roll with you because you're going to be low and you're going to be wanting to hang with them, but you'll find somebody nice. Or if you're on the PC, you can come and join me and I'll get your ass up there to 30, and I'll give you all the gear because I got all 14 sets. So everybody that plays with me over the last couple of weeks, they've been giving them all my sets because I don't need any of that crap. I mean, I'll pick it. You're going to watch. I'm going to go out and start playing right now. Let's see where Red's at, see if he's making it. Oh no, he's not even online. I don't even see him online here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he's offline. It says he's online. That's sort of weird, but he's not in the game. That's sort of weird. What the hell's going on? Oh, man, he went back to playing Assassin's Creed's Origins, man. Look at that, dude. Seriously, bro? Oh, my God, man. And he's already completed that game, too. Oh, man. Alright, whatever, Red. It's all good, dude. Okay, so in your security, you can go over here, and they got special ammo crates. Pick up your special ammo. Right, and then your armory's downstairs. Your firing range is downstairs. You go downstairs here if you want to use your firing range. And this is cool because obviously you can use your weapons. You know, you have to holster your weapons when you come in here, but down here you can unholster your weapon. And then you have your stash box. You can keep all your weapons that you're not carrying in your loadout and try them all. And you have an ammo box. And yeah, you can come down here and try out your different bullshit and all that crap. For whatever reason you may want to. I've never used it. I'm going to double time this guy. He's walking a little too slow for me. Then you come over here across the hall back to medical. Right, come out of security. You know. All these, there's a lot of doorways that go between all these, but you come over to everyday, you come over to medical, right? And you come over here, and here's your fabrics. Now we're going to get, see, it's going to say daily 1 of 5 fabrics collected, because we collect 5 fabrics and we get a crate. So I'm going to go out, and then here's your consumables. These are things you're going to give the civilians, right? So you always want to be collecting, because if not, and you run out and can't give them something, they get all pissed off at you, and you don't want that. Then you go upstairs, same thing. Go up here to your tech wing, and you pick up 1 electronic and 1 tool. And again, when you first start the game, you can't do this, so you gotta actually get up there.
Right now. Talk later.
Yeah, back in the day, it really didn't matter with all the XP and a lot of that crap. Like I said, the game has really done a 180-degree turnaround from when it first came out. It sucked. This game was so bad to play. I mean, it was so bad to play. Very few people, but now, yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. Like I said, you can level up real fast now. A lot of people are upset because they're like, man, when I first started this, it took me forever to level up. They go, man, these people now. So let me do an HVT one for you guys. These, what happens is to do your HVTs, right, you got to pay for intel. So you get and the way you get your target intel is by doing the mission. Let me, as a matter of fact, I'll do that. I'll do it that way. I'll show you how this works. Okay, you open up your map. The other good thing about having another player that's already done this is he can fast travel to each safe house for you, and it unlocks it. Then the cool thing is, by unlocking each safe house, when you come all the way down to your tutorials over here in your map, right, it's going to tell you to go back, up here in your, right above tutorials, there's a whole section here that's called events, right? And it's going to tell you, if you go there, if you come in here, it's going to say return to Camp Hudson, return to Clinton, Flatron. It's going to want you to return to each one of your safe houses and the base of operations. When you do that and you report, then you get a reward. You get a weapon, you get more gear, you get intel. It's like crazy, all for free. So see, all you're doing is going back to each one of these. So see, all of them, there they are. There's like whatever. So all you have to do is find a high-level player, have him fast travel to the safe house, right? And then you fast travel on him, unlock it, go outside, and you come back in, and you can get your reward too. So it's like really freaking. But again, you want to wait till you're higher level to do this, because you're going to get low-level gear. So getting low-level gear. But again, the safe houses are scattered all over. Dark zone is dead center of the map. Obviously, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I've only gone in dark zone a couple times. Had a really bad experience with these other two players that were retards and got us all hung up with some guys that kicked our asses, and we lost all our shit. And I was so pissed off at these dudes. And then this idiot with me decided to go rogue, and then we got attacked. And of course, we were really low-level players, so it was like not very good. So I haven't gone back in there since then until I find some players to roll with that are higher level. But right now I'm just going to fast travel to any of these safe houses. See, they got daily missions, right? You can do daily. I mean, there's so much to do in the game. Okay, but just pick a safe house. Doesn't matter which one. So, okay, well, let's pick. This one says the search and destroy missions available. See how it has it when I pick that over here? See, it had that little circle circling around it. Okay, then you're going to fast travel there. I'll do a search and first, so that show you that's how you get your intel, and then when you get your intel, then you can do the HVTs, either the weekly or the daily. So that's how this all freaking comes together. I can't believe it's only 5 o'clock in the freaking morning right now, man. But I crashed out early last night. I was tired. I had a hard day. So what you're gonna do? Oh, let me make this guy walk. Okay, what you're going to do is, so you come over here to this board. See, it says search and destroy missions. You press your interaction key. Okay. There. Now you press it one more time. Now we're going to leave. Again, these safe houses are scattered all over the map. They'll always have an ammo box. They'll always have your stash box. They'll always have a weapons vendor. And everything changes every day. So you always want to go to the weapons vendor. Now, I don't have to go here now because none of these guys got anything I want. But as you guys get up, like I said, these are the next set of weapons, the superior that you'll be using. And then, of course, you're going to get up into this stuff right in here, the high end. So you might want to come in here if you have the money and buy weapons. But again, you'll farm stuff so freaking fast that most of the time you won't even do that. Yeah, that's what I do, Jordan. I had this guy, when I teamed up with him, he had $4,000. By the end of the day, he had $7.5 million. Because all I did is kept giving him all my shit, and he just kept running back and selling it. He was trying to keep it first. He filled up his whole stash, then he filled up his whole backpack, and then I'm like, I can't take any more stuff from you. I'm like, why? He goes, because everything's full. I'm like, well, dude, you can get rid of that. And then he didn't understand that as you get higher up, like you can get rid of your green gear and weapons and go for the blue ones, right? And then you get rid of the blue ones, go for the purple ones. You get rid of the purple ones, you go for the gold ones, right? I mean, he didn't understand that. So he wanted to give these things up. He's running around playing with guns that are like I was like, dude, you're gonna get so many freaking guns in this game, bro. I said, okay. Now here's a lady in need, or somebody. So you go over there, you help them, and they're gonna lay some bullshit on you. Now again, if you're at the point where, like, say you just hit level 30, then this is gonna be sweet for you because it's a level, it's a 143 on a pistol, right? For somebody like me, I don't need that, right? It's useless for me. I don't need it because I'm already up here at this level. So what I do is I either sell it or I dismantle it, because some part of the crafting thing will be dismantling stuff or crafting up or all that crap. So I usually do it that way. Okay, that makes sense. Well, yeah, that's the whole point of, that's why you give them all that gear, but yeah, they have to understand they can't actually use it until they get above level 30. But the whole cool thing is they have it. Like I said, I didn't get that advantage. Everything I got, I earned in this game. I didn't have nobody give me shit at all. So, I did it the hard way, the old school way, man. I had to level up, I had to earn everything. Okay, now we're going to get into a firefight here right now. It's these little retards, so. I'm going to switch over to my... Ah, shit.
Any unauthorized personnel found in this neighborhood will be considered enemy combatants and will be dealt with accordingly. This has been a public safety announcement for the last man to town. This neighborhood is now under the protection of the last man to town. Repeat, you are now under the protection of the last man to town.
Yeah, after the last man battalion. Contact. Here you go. Flame on. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Come on. Yep. Yeah, roast some chestnuts. Oh, see, he just dropped some gear for you right there.
Rebuilding Manhattan.
Oh, he just dropped some gear.
I'm low, gotta reload.
Now I have a healing station. See, when you get up high here, you'll be able to do this type of crap. So you can drop your own little healing station down, and these guys can't F with you. And that's the set I'm running actually gives me an extended healing station. That's why I'm running this set right now. Okay, so cool. Okay, so what's gonna happen is he dropped ammo. So these guys will drop some ammo. So you're gonna want to go pick up your ammo. Then you're gonna go pick up these icons, and obviously you can't miss them because they like freaking hover all over. See, this one's a tactical 24. Oh man, it's a 269. I already have one, but see, if you were like running. Oh, that's a performance mod, so you get to keep that. See, those you actually attach to your gear. I'll show you how that works real quick. Okay, so that's a nice weapon, actually, that I got. This one. It's a 269, so I'm already running higher ones already, obviously. But you're going to have a lot of LMGs. You're going to have M60s, you're going to have 249s, Mark 48s, Mark 249s, MG5s. So you're going to get a lot of those. But again, so if you're, just getting up above 30, that one would be freaking sweet, man. You'd be rocking hard with that sucker, see? But for me, I don't need it, okay? Now, what you're going to do, though, where the mods come in is because you can take your vests and backpacks and masks, and you can mod them. These are performance mods and stamina, electronic firearm. And what they do is they add signature abilities, health. You know, they all do different crap, right? That's how all these work. Okay? So that's why that one I just picked up. I just picked up that mod right now, which is cool. Over here. See the performance prototype, and that's mobile cover damage resilience 3%. See, and you can stack your mods. When you go in here, you see these little colored icons at the bottom, those yellow ones. That tells you that has 2 mods available for that gear, 1 mod for that gear, 2 mods for this gear, 1 for that, none for your gloves, and then your backpack gets 3. See? And then weapons, same thing. Put accessories on your weapons. You know, come over here, and you can mod it. And by putting these different accessories on, they also do different things. See, as you notice, your damage will go up and down, and your rate of fire and all that. See, if I switch over that one, I'll get RPMs will go up on my magazine. Will go up if I use this extended mag, but I'm already using that on another weapon already. So, but I might end up picking one up someplace. So that's where all that comes in as far as, you know, your weapons and your gear, and when you pick crap up and how you use it, and some stuff you'll use, some stuff you won't. Okay, so we have 3 of these to do. So that was the first one. No. Oh. See, now he just dropped some gear too, which is cool. See, sometimes they drop gear and sometimes they don't, so... Yeah, my LMG's badass too, man. A lot of guys don't roll with the LMGs, but... Okay, so what do we got here? We got a classic carbine. That one I'll probably break down. See, then earlier somebody dropped something over here. You may not have thought I saw it, but I didn't see it. That's why you can't miss those icons, because they really stick up high. And this guy dropped Urban Assault holster. Okay, so I don't need that either. Now I am going to come into this backpack. You'll find backpacks. All of this has a water in there, so you could, you know, you always want to find those little things, and they'll show up on your map. You get that little icon right there. See that I'm heading towards right now, so it tells you that there's something here. It's probably inside that building, or it could be up on the roof. But anyways, that's what that's all about. So let's go back over here and do this one. Oh, got civilian in need already, see? You'll get this quite a bit, so you always want to take your time, and you're going to get a lot of gear. I just got a reward for 600 gear items. Oh, there's bad guys all over the place behind me, but let's get on with these other mission. Reload.
Last time I'll offer help. Hey, what's your problem, huh?
Oh, cool. You know, and the level of the bad guys change too. You know, red guys are obviously the lower level, and then it goes purple, and then they got yellow dudes, and then they get bars on them. Nope. Oh, I didn't see this guy right here in front of me. Go ahead, dude. Stick your head up. Love the smoke coming out of the barrel, too, of the weapon. Go on, stick your head up, dude. Oh, what a tard, man. throw a frag up there. Yep, that's what I thought. Cool. Alright, so this guy dropped something here. What did he drop? MP5. So you see, I mean, I get a lot. Like I said, if you were rolling with me right now, look how much gear and weapons you would have just gotten right now. I would be, because again, I don't need any of this crap at all. So just in less than half an hour, you'd have a shitload of high-end gear and high-end weapons, man, like instantaneous. So you definitely want to go find somebody high-end to roll with, man. That's the whole trick. Yeah, see, because I don't need any of these weapons at all. See, I don't need that. And these are good score weapons. I mean, that's a 272. You know, it's got an excellent RPM. You know, it's an MP5. So, actually, I might keep that one over my... No, this is 281. See, that's better. That is better. So I'll go sell it. So when I go back to the base, I'll go sell all this back to the safe house after I finish my last one. Okay, so we got one more to do, right? These would go in threes. So at each one you do, you notice you get a little reward popped up on the screen, right, when you kill these guys. But you will find bad guys in here to kill.
What? You think you can take us? I'm weapon free! Looks like we lost one. You ain't got no idea who you're messing with.
Nope. Who am I messing with? I always try to go for the heady shots. There you go. See, you get that little extra headshot, get a little extra bonus. But you see how much gear these guys are. Oh, DNC holster 272. I think that's still lower than the one I already have. But again, these are all specialized gear. So, you know, for somebody that's just playing the game, if you're running with me, you can have all your gear sets too, because these are things that are hard to get. And like I said, I dismantle them constantly. So I already have a DNC that's 278, right? So that 272 isn't going to do me any good that I just got. See, this 272, that's not going to do me any good. So, and if I was playing with somebody right now, this option to share would be available. So what I could do is I could just hit that and drop it on the ground, and then you can pick it up. That's how that works. Oh, I'm on the PC, bro. If you're asking me what I play on PC. Sorry. But, yeah, so see, that's why I said if somebody was playing with me right now, you'd be getting advantage, because you'd be getting a hell of a... I mean, for me to be dismantling 272 gear items, man, people are freaking out, man. But they watch, they're like, oh my God, I can't... But what am I going to do with it? I have all 14 sets. And unless that number is higher than the number I already have, right, it's not going to do me any good. So all I can do is dismantle it, and I get 2 fabric, which is nothing because I go pick up fabric for free every 2 hours. You can pick up fabric in clothing stores. So for people who are like dying because they had to do global events and all that, and you know, the people go through changes to get all this gear. But like I said, once you get to my level, you're just going to be getting rid of crap that normally, you know, everybody wants, right? Just the way it works, though. So nothing we can do about that. Now when you see this red smoke, lots of times there'll be a drop. There'll be a drop where they'll drop a special cache. And you can do this with your friends. The problem is the first person to the cache gets it, and then nobody else gets it. So, you know, you have to sort of decide. But normally it'd be a big yellow crate. See, now here we go. Here's our last objective right here. These are purple guys, as you can see, at a little bit higher level than the last guys we've been fighting. There might be some yellow guys show up too. They could be named yellow guys, which would be really hardcore. So.
Let me finish this. You're right, people.
Warning, hostile forces have
see him. Where's he at? It's only like one more guy we gotta kill, I think.
No chance in hell. Gonna blind these fools.
Bam, headshot. See, that's it. And that's going to tell you to go back to the safe house. Oh no, we got one more to do. Sorry, my bad. That was 2. Got one more to do. And I'll pick up this little ammo. See, these guys didn't drop shit. See? Let's see if these guys are going to drop anything in front of us here.
Remember to comply with all requests from last man battalion personnel.
Nope,
The
just
life
XP.
you save could be your own.
That's it. Not even ammo. Yeah, that's what everybody says, Jordan. People are like, dude, you throw away so much stuff, man. I'm not playing on the Xbox or PlayStation. Like, sorry, man. That's just the way it is, man. Okay. Cool. What did this guy drop? A Rhino pistol. That's not too bad. Oh yeah, there's a lot of underground here too. The subways look the bomb. Oh, civilian in need. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get over there before he goes.
Please. Please.
Well, I try to interact with him. See? Sometimes you can't. You don't do it fast enough, and that's it.
Whoa, what's going on?
So, is what it is, man. Let's go do our last one here. We got some big ass firefight going on here, see, so gotta take out these dudes first. In the meantime, we'll put up a turret now to keep them guys busy. We'll take out this guy. Right?
Getting low. Need a reload.
Yeah, these are purple guys. They're a little tougher. Sniper over there too. Yeah, there's only 2 of you. There's only 1 of you. You're a sniper. Oh, actually, I think there's 2 of them down there. Yeah, there are. Well, there might be 3. Oh, no, 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 no.
Just like training. Reloading. Cover fire.
Yeah. Oh, be careful, dude. Get yourself killed.
Don't get sloppy. Reloading. Cover fire.
Yeah, that's it. Come up here. That's what I want you to do.
Get this done.
Nice. Good work. All right.
This neighborhood is now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Repeat, you are now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion.
Having a shootout with this guy, huh? It's funny because some of these guys, even the guys you would think that some of these red guys are pretty tough, but he's got armor on, that's why, and a shield. Okay, so that's it. So all we gotta do is pick up our goodies here, go back to the safe house, and we'll have completed this whole side mission thingy. And that's how you get your intel. And you get all your crap that you can sell. So I don't think I got anything else I need to pick up. Don't worry about ammo, because we got all our ammo. There's some more guys that want to attack me real quick here, so let's kill these guys real fast.
Keep it tight. Looks like we lost one. You ain't got no idea who you're messing with.
Cool. Alright, so you can either run back to the safe house or you can fast travel. Whoops. Yeah, you can either run back to the safe house or you can fast travel, which is your choice. Hey, Blue 2-pack topics. Did the Predator, if you watch one of my videos up there, I did it with a couple friends of mine, Delta Elite and Red Scorpion. Yeah, we just sat on that rock that everybody's using, and I think it took us, we did 11 minutes and 47 seconds. Then Delta Elite did it in less than 5 minutes with his guys, so he's like really awesome. So yeah, I got, you know, less than 12. I didn't do the tattoo one yet because we still got so much time to do on that one. And so probably Red Scorpion, myself, maybe a couple other guys on my task force will knock that one out. Or if you do it by yourself, don't let your AI go inside the circle. Make them hold outside the circle, then you go in there and kill them, and then that will unlock the task force one for you. Okay, so once you come back here, all you got to do is go and interact. See, it says all targets neutralized, claim your reward, right, for the search and destroy. And that's it. We did that. We come back here, and we got another operator's glove we're not going to need. But see, we gave us 10 target intel. Plus, you remember each mission that we did, you get target intel. So your target intel will build up really fast. Then what you can do is go to the vendor, because you can, all the crap you don't need, you can either, you know, sell it, dismantle it, get rid of it. So like I said, I come over here, I don't need this rhino, so I can sell that. Okay, and I'm not going to need, not going to need this MP5, so we're going to sell that. And we're not going to do this tactical 249, even though these are real high numbers. Like I said, if somebody was playing with me, I would be giving you all this stuff because I don't need it in my bank account, and you would need this, you know. So for people cry when they see me just getting rid of all this crap, but I'm like, oh yeah, well, I don't need it. So, and that's it for weapons. See, all these I'm using. Now, gear-wise, if you have any gear that you have to get rid of, normally, see, if it's not one of my sets, a higher number set, then I just dismantle it. And that'll either give you fabric, or sometimes they're nice and you get division tech now. Yeah, this one just gave us fabric on both of those, so that sucks. See, I'm back to my 10 sets and my normal weapons. Okay, so that's how you get your intel. Okay, now I'm going to fast travel back to the main base. Right? And I'm going to go ahead and pick an HVT target. And you can either do that at the underground terminal. Right? Here. The terminal. Or you can do it at the base of operations. They're both the same building. This is the subway part of it. Right, where I showed you. So fast travel, that's going to drop you right out on the street in front. You can go inside, and we'll do it that way. But yes, like I said, man, I have a couple friends of mine, if they get their act together and get up. I know it's early in the morning for them, but one of them's trying to build all his gear sets, and I must have given him 30 pieces over the last couple weeks.
The safe area.
As you can see how much I've kept. I haven't kept anything yet since I've been doing this video now for what, almost an hour. And I've dismantled or sold everything because I don't need any of it because, like I said, none of it's higher than my shit. So again, when you come here, there's an HVT and a daily and a weekly one right here. So you can interact with them. Or you can go down below if you want, down the terminal, because this is where this is a social hub. So this is where you would interact with other players to find people to play with. Other than interacting with computers, there's computers all over the place that you can match, and you can match inside the map. I mean, there's a gazillion ways to match inside this game. So that's the one nice thing. There's no short way of matching up with people. But this is a social hub, so you can come down here and you can interact. You can look at people, you know, hitting your num1 and interact with them and all that crap. And again, this is special equipment. He has this exotic weapons. These are the ones you want to collect. But he always has the same ones. He hasn't rotated these damn things yet. And then there'll be gear pieces here. Like if you need, like I'm still, you know, upgrading, right? So if I wanted to buy that 282 Firecrest mask, I'd have to spend 749 Phoenix credits, which I have 3,500, or I could just keep seeing if I could get one. But that's a pretty damn high number right there, 282. So I might look at mine and see what mine is, because 292 is the highest you can go. So if you find any 282 gears and you can afford to buy them,
don't worry, it happens.
Let me see what my Firecrest is for my mask. Yeah, see, I'm at 280. So for me, I'm not going to spend those Phoenix credits to go up 2, because this will go up. I can bump this up myself by going over to the optimization station and all that crap. And yeah, there's other ways to do it, so I'm not going to waste time doing it that way. But let me get my restock here. And then the daily HVT guy they don't pay as much. They start out with 5 intel, but you only get 30 credits. And then as you go up the list, you get some gear things. So for 15 intel, you get 50 Phoenix credits, 1 gear item, and 1 equipment item. Okay. And then, so, you know, you spend a lot. So these are usually the only 2 I do. I do this one and I do this one, because this one's not really worth it because it ain't giving a shit. And I got to spend 30 of my intel. Okay. And then, but the weekly one's the same. Weekly one targets are None of these are hard. I've done all these. Okay, so this one's good because look at all the crap you get. You get 110 Phoenix credits. You get 1 gear set. See, another gear. So you get 2 gear sets, 1 weapon, and 1 equipment. So this is pretty cool, and your XP. But it costs you 45 intel. So usually what I do is I run around to the safe houses and I do a whole bunch of side missions first, and I'll get up to, you know, get this up to 350, 400 real quick. Because you're farming like 15 or so for each one of those that you do. And then I'll come over here and knock out a couple of these, and then maybe if we get lucky, it'll give us a really high gear item. But lots of times it hasn't. But yeah, but see, they start out at 20, so it's still not too bad. But you're spending a lot of your frickin' credits, and they're not that hard to do. So it's better to knock out these guys up here, go after these higher ones. I've done all these, though. Like I said, we did these, and they weren't that hard to do. I did this one other person, but by yourself, you'll have no trouble. These guys aren't that hard because only 3 bars. This guy's higher, so yeah. So you can take your pick what you want to do. You pick one of these things, and like I said, or you can go back over here.
We got a serious threat I need to tell you about.
Like I said, you can do one of these. See, because again, the hardest ones here are only 3 stripes, right? So in that sense, you know, but you're spending 15 versus 25, and you get a hell of a lot more stuff over there. Because if you spend a 10 and a 25, you're a 10 and a 15, you're still not going to get as much. But the guys are harder. So again, there's a lot of give and take here as to what you want to do, right? But the lower ones aren't really worth doing. These up here, you're sort of ripping yourself off because you're not really getting shit and you're losing out on all your intel. So I would advise you to not do anything lower than this one right here. Anything less than that, you're going to get yourself ripped off. And you only get 1 shot to do these. So if you F up and you don't do them, that's it. You don't get 2 chances. So just to let you guys know that. So I think I'll just pick this one right here.
Glad to see you making a difference, Agent. Just who I was looking for.
Now, word of caution, if you stay down here, you won't get kicked out of the game. If you go outside the terminal anywhere and you stand there idle, the server will kick you. So if you have to use the head or get something to drink, you better do it real quick. Or you have emotes in the game. Emotes are things you can make your character do, like that, okay? Or wave, or, I mean, there's a freaking dozens of these things that you can do, right? All these emotes. Okay, so one of them is the jumping jacks one. So if you want, you can have the guy do jumping jacks. If you're outside of the terminal in some place, just have him do jumping jacks while you go to the bathroom, and then he'll be active, and then you won't get yourself in trouble. Because other than that, if you stand around too long, you'll get kicked out of the frickin' game. And if you just spent intel money, if you spent money, you know, intel, right, to go do a mission, and then you get kicked out, obviously you lose out and you got to start all over again. So you definitely don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick. That's why I'm standing here. And yeah, my guy's even stretching, right? But yeah, I'm gonna warm up my coffee real quick, and then we'll go out and do that HVT mission, and then I'll take you guys in the underground, because in the underground my weapons leveled up. The other day I was using my weapons and everything was leveling up for some crazy reason. I don't know how that happens or how that worked, but I'm not complaining. So I'm going to do some more underground missions. They're actually a lot harder than the shit above the ground, especially when you're by yourself. But yeah, I'm going to go knock some of those suckers out right now here. So give me a few minutes, and yeah, we'll be able to do all this crap. Yeah.
Your attention, please. Do not, I repeat, do not leave the
So you can see it's starting to get pretty busy. It's a Saturday morning, so you're going to start getting a lot of players coming in here. There's some guy dressed like Santa Claus over there, which is... I don't know if you have to buy that Santa outfit or if you earned it or what, but I'm not... I'm pretty casual on my fashion. Once I got down with being able to get this military look with the digital pattern. I got a snow one too, a snow marine guy that I wear every now and then, but yeah, I'm not quite sure where they got the Santa outfits. I'm assuming it's in the clothing, but I guess it's festive if you want to dress up like Santa Claus, but dressed in red and running around the streets, I would definitely not want to do that because you'd be a hell of an easy target, man, for somebody to shoot. I think I'd rather blend in. Hey, Ike. Morning, man. What's going on, bro? I got up early this morning, so I had a friend of mine that I was trying to show him how to get through the tutorial, and he gave up and went back to frickin' Assassin's Creed. Little pussy. I think the game is just too hard for some people. That's why they tried to blow this game off, because it is hard at first. I will tell you, from level 1 to level 30, it's pretty tough. If you're by yourself, I mean, even if you're with a couple people, it's not too bad. But if you can find a 256 player and you get to roll with him, all you got to do is hold back, let him do all the work, and you'll level up. You can level up to 30 in 6 hours in this game. Very easy. Very easy. I've already leveled up a couple people like that. And plus you get all the gear. People have been watching the video this morning, Ike. You wouldn't believe all the gear I've been dismantling and selling, man. All the 269 level weapons, 279, 280. Tons of gear sets, because I'm already got all my shit, so I'm trying to get the exotics and the higher crap now at this point. And then the optimization, I'll go over there pretty soon. I don't have 50 division tech yet, almost. I like a dummy. I was going to the crafting station and breaking down all my division tech into fabrics and all that, not realizing that I wasn't supposed to do that because I needed division tech to do the optimization station so I can optimize my gear sets. Yeah, it was hilarious. So I effed up, but that's okay. I get the hang of it now. Yeah, it's like butt-ass cold here, man. It's like minus 6 degrees outside right now. Minus, like, you know, with a negative in front of it. So it's cold as shit outside. So it's supposed to snow later today and tomorrow, so... But it's been really cold last couple weeks here. Normally it doesn't get sub-zero temperatures until mid-January, so we're getting a really early frozen winter here for us. But it's cool. I don't do much work outside, thank God, so... Sorry to hear what, bro? Oh, that people get discouraged with the game? Because of the fact that it's a grind and people don't know what the hell's going on? See, I auto hide my HUD. That's why you guys don't see my HUD over here. But not for me, it's not. I'm having a great time, man. Like I said, I already have all 14 of my sets, so right now I'm running Final Measure, but I run everything from Reclaimer. I have these 6 sets. I don't know why they don't give us more slots, because there's 14 sets, and it'd be easy to scroll up and down, you would think, because you can do that with your, obviously, see with these, like your vest, you can scroll through this list. So why can't they put a scrolly list with 14 slots, and then we can just save each one of ours loadouts, and then it'd be real fast to switch and all that crap. So, but so far they've only given us 6 slots, so I picked the six ones that I like, but I do have 10 loaded up in case I roll with other people and I got to switch to one of the other ones real quick. But you can see my lowest set's 279, you know, and they're all going up little by little. So, you know, I'm up to 282 on my Predator right now, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I usually run Final Measure or Reclaimer when I'm by myself. Final Measure because, you know, well, it just depends. Depends on what I'm doing.
Your attention, please. The dental clinic will be
Oh, you're talking about, Red Scorpion? I don't know what he's fucking tripping on, man. He got frustrated, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's tripping on. But he already completed Assassin's Creed. He already played the whole game, so... And this one's free. That's why I told him, dude, it's free. You know, all you got to do is download it, put it on there, and you got up to level 8 or 8 hours you get to play for free. So, you know, but that's okay, man. He doesn't want to play this with me. That's cool. I've been bugging him for 3 weeks to play it with me. So, because like I tell people, it's actually gotten quite good. It is when 1.8 came out, the whole game changed. I mean, there's so much crap to do from, you know, like I said, you got survival over there, right? Survival. You got last man standing here. You got underground over there. Global events just finished. You know, then you got skirmish mode, and you got resistance mode, and I mean, there's so frickin' much going on now. You know, so if you like player versus player, there's 4 types of player versus player here. So you get plenty of that, plenty of action. I mean, there's a lot to do. You know, so it's really changed quite a bit. It did suck quite a bit. They might come out with a Division 2. I'm not quite sure, Ike, because they're really putting... I think they won't in one sense because they would rather upgrade their games. You notice how you see how they, like Rainbow Six just came out with Season Pass 3, right? Year 3 Season Pass. So I think that they sort of do it that way with some of their games. And this one, they can add on to, because when you open up the map, this is the first thing I tell people. When you open up the map, look at all this area that they haven't used yet for New York, right? All this, I mean, you got this whole lower south side of New York, right? We haven't even gone all the way up into Central Park yet, up at the top of the map, right? There's Central Park right there. So we haven't even got into this whole area up here. So trust me, they have a lot more going on. And if you notice, if you start zooming in on these areas that are outside of the actual out of bounds, you'll notice wireframe buildings starting to appear out here. That happened over the last couple updates. You know, so little by little, they are starting to work. But see how big this is? I mean, we have this area is literally the same size as the game right now. They have a whole nother area that they could expand the game to twice the size the game is. Okay, so don't think they're going to have a Division 2 because, and then they could put bridges across the river, right? We could go on either river, right? Because there's no bridges. But in 1.8, when we were doing the test one, you could see the pylons. See, here's the pylons in the middle of the river for the bridges. So we noticed pylons going up. So they can always, you know, expand across the river if they wanted. But I think what they're going to do is you're going to see them go south into this area down here. And you're going to see them go north up in the Central Park. And because they just opened up the West Side Pier, right? North Pier and South Pier. They just opened those 2 piers up. Okay, so they still, like I said, there's a lot of area that they could expand. They could expand the Dark Zone some more up, farther up, and do DZ10, DZ11, right? They could come over here with the Dark Zone if they wanted, so nope. And then again, Central Park's not even touched. Look at all of Central Park. Hasn't even been touched yet. So I think the way that they're gonna do it is I think they're gonna go ahead and just keep expanding on this one and expanding the areas, because again, south of the main area of the game is as large as what we're playing right now. That's empty, and north is about half the size of the area that we're in that's empty. So that's quite a bit of expansion for the rest of New York, because everybody want to know how come Central Park is up there and we're not using it yet. So I think that they're either going to do a northern expansion up there with a DLC maybe that you have to buy, or they're going to do a southern one. You know, because they're going to want to make some money off of us, that's for sure. But this isn't like the Far Cry series with that RPG, because I played all the Far Cries. And that one, they're basically all the same. They just change locations. You know, you still have to do the crafting in there. This one, you're not going to have to do as much crafting. You can just fish and hunt, but you're not really into all the skinning and then taking it back and trading it like we did in the Himalayas and in Africa and the Caribbean and all that crap. So, thank God. And the Crew 2, I play the Crew, and the Crew 2 is just expanding the driving to where you have aircraft and boats, and you have the ability to go from one to the other. So you can be in a car and then see the airplane above you and then jump into the airplane and see the boat below you on the river and jump into the boat. So, yep, so it's just a matter of time, man. That's what I think, too, Ike. I think that there's so much they can expand if you look at the way the map is laid out. Yeah. I mean, if I work for Ubisoft, and that's what I mean, that's, to me, that's a logical thing, because you have all that open area, so it's like, you know, no need to come out with another game. They can just basically add DLCs on, you know, the northern, you know, Central Park area, and then the whole southern area. And again, we haven't gone across the river. I mean, there's so much. So, but then again, you know how Ubisoft is, man. They knew. If I had told you 2 months ago that, oh, by the way, you're going to be able to go into Ghost Recon Wildlands and hunt down the Predator, man, in the Bolivian jungle, you'd have thought I was smoking crack, right? And that's exactly what we did 3 weeks ago, right? Went into Bolivian jungle and hunted down the Predators. So you never can tell. They might all of a sudden, you know, but there's nothing in the wind at all about a Division 2, and people are pretty hip with following these guys, so I don't think they could keep that under wraps in that sense. I think it would have came out at E3 this year. For sure, they would have hinted at it. So, no, I think all they're doing is because this game, believe it or not, a lot of people, you can go look up these stats. For 2016, this game went up 146% in sales. And for 2017, it went up, it went the same thing. It was like another 140, 150% increase in player base. So this game has got a lot of people that play it. I mean, a lot of people, which is crazy. Because when you're in the terminal, it really doesn't look like it. But if you take all the safe houses, right, all across the map, and then the 2 camps that you have now, and this is why you don't see as many people, is because Ubisoft is they keep their figures close to the chest as far as their servers and how many people are running. It's not like Steam where you can just go into there and go to your game and go to the community and it tells you how many people are playing right now online. So nobody really knows the figures, but I guarantee you they're pretty damn high, because the Division, man, they sold over $200 million worth of copies of the Division last year. So that's a hell of a lot of copies, man. $200 million. But it's their biggest money maker right now. One of their biggest ones is the Division. They make a lot of money off this game because there's so much crap you can buy in here. Oh my God, they get you with all this. See, they have this whole store thing, right? See, and then this is how you buy these things to go get your cipher keys and how you get your emotes and all your crap. And of course, this is real money, right? It's the same fake money. And then the DLCs, right? They have here's your Season Pass, Last Stand, Survival, Underground. Those are all DLCs you can buy separately for whatever they have, $14.95. And then all these are rewards. The club, you play rewards, so those are clubs. But clothing sets, you can actually buy these, see? I got this Frontline pack. I bought this through Humble Bundle. They had it for $5. It was like, it's normally like $15 or something. And you can get Marine one. That's, you know, you're dropping $250 there, $250 there, $250 there, you know, $350. So this is real money. So, and people buy these. You see people run around in the game with these on. So, and I'm not quite sure where the damn Christmas one is, because I see people running around dressed like Santa Claus right now. So that's either a reward or you go buy it over at this clothing guy over here. Because I see a lot of people with the Santa outfits on, and I'm like, man, I ain't wasting no money in a freaking video game. I'm thinking it's over here, maybe. I don't know. No, it must be. Maybe it's It's got to be some rewards that people get. That's all I can think. I think it's got to be a reward. And the only backpack skin I want is the digital one, and I haven't seen the digital one yet, so that's the only one I would get. All these other ones I don't. I mean, they're cool for other people, but not for me. I don't know. But yeah, Santa thing must be a reward, because I don't see that Santa thing over here at all. Oh, that's the only thing I can think of. Because I did see a guys with the Santa pants and the jacket and the hat. Oh, here it is right over here, see? See, that guy's got the Santa outfit on. And that guy's got the Santa outfit on. Which is cool, because if I was out on the streets, I'd love for you to wear that frickin' red Santa outfit, because I'd cap your ass at frickin' 1,000 meters away, man. Because you'd be glowing that big red outfit on. Oh, hell yeah. I guess they don't realize that. You know, so. Me, I want to blend in with the environment. I want to be able to make it so it's as hard to see me as possible. Now, of course, everything in this game is aesthetics, too. You know, it's all for... That's why the clothing's such a big part of this game, and the mask, because they got clown mask and pig mask and Jason hockey, all that weird crap, and tons of clothes and tons of skin. I mean, I got so much... I just got a reward. That's why I got this patch on that I'm wearing right now. Is for having so many... Having all my clothes. Because I got 600 pieces of freaking clothes that people all gave me. I didn't buy any of them, man. People just from going around and giving out 600 pieces of food, I guess. Which is sort of crazy. But I am collecting the sets, though, which is cool. They have, like, these specialized sets. These, your collection now. You get these when you open up your crates. Okay, now, and I just got a bunch of cipher keys, so I got to open up. So these I'm collecting right now. These you want to collect. I just finally got this one finally. So I got to get the shoes and the pants and the hat, right? And then they have these Mark II cache. And then, oh, here it is right here, winter cache. Oh, there you go. Unlock encrypted cache to obtain items from this collection. Oh, so that's how they're getting the Santa crap. Is by going to the cache and they're getting their Santa gear, which is, it's okay. But... if you want to dress up like Santa Claus in a video game, guys, more power to you. Just like the guys who just like women. I'm not sure where all that's at, but me, I know. But no, I have no need to wear a Santa hat or Santa any of that crap.
Are your ears burning?
So, just wanna dress like a soldier. So I like my digital pattern I got a snow one too. Like I said, I got a navy snow guy. And then you go in the bathroom. The bathroom's right over here, and you can change your face paint and all that crap. So I put my snow one on. I go over there and put my snow pattern on for my face. But yeah, so it's like I said, game's cool, man. I do run the striker one. I do put this on over here. I have a striker, my striker collection. So I don't even do that. You see people running around with the beanie on, with that red beanie. I love that. I'll run either Reclaimer. And I don't want to wear the space outfit too. That's like stupid. Yeah, so I'll run the striker outfit sometimes. This one. Or I'll run Reclaimer. So, it just depends. When I go in the underground, I might run those. But when I go outside in the streets, man, I dress like this, or I dress like a digital. I dress like my snow marine guy that I got. So these are cool. So yeah, they gave out, if you join the game right now, if you have the game, you get 5 free cipher keys. They just gave out 5 keys yesterday as a Christmas present to everybody, which is cool. So I do got a few keys up here that I could use. Yeah, so I got 5 cipher keys right now, and then I got 9 key fragments. So these, I could go over there and open the boxes. That's why they had people run around the Christmas crap, because they gave out the keys. So you could go over there and to that guy and open them up, but I can wait. See, like, I'm gonna heat up my coffee real. Oh, it's always more intense when you're alone, Ike. Are you kidding? That's why I picked an HVT mission right now, because if I fail that mission, you only get 1 shot at it. But I shouldn't fail. But yeah, let me just heat up my coffee real quick, because I know I'm a chitter chatter type guy. Because the wife usually runs up and does that for me, but I know my coffee's a little cold, and I'll be right back, guys.
Just who I was looking for.
I got something you need to shut down.
Your attention, please. Please do not engage in snowball fights near checkpoints, as they may distract the guards. All such activities are restricted to designated play areas near the post office building. Thank you for your
I got a serious threat I need to tell you about.
Your attention, please. For your protection, we will be continuing decontamination procedures for the foreseeable future. Again, this is for your protection.
You feel like taking on a tough one? I got something you need to shut down.
Hey,
Feel like
Agent,
taking on a
let's
tough
have a
one?
chat. I got something you'll be interested in.
We got a serious threat I need to tell you about.
Just who I was looking for.
I got something you need to shut down. Agent, I need you to take care of a problem.
The interfaith discussion group will be held on Sundays at 1500 hours in Room 14. All are welcome. Your attention, please. Self-defense class, organized by Captain Benitez, will be meeting at 0900 hours every other day. Beginners are welcome. Your attention, please. The JTF is pleased to announce
Nope, I didn't get lost. Told you I had to go heat up my coffee. Use the head. I'm good to go.
I got something you need to shut down.
Now, if you notice this lady that keeps saying, I need something to shut down, I need something to look at, her, if you notice her voice, if you listen to her voice and you realize that's Karen Bowman from Ghost Recon Wildlands, if you play that game. She's also, I believe, Alicia Tyler, the comedian actor, I guess they want to be called nowadays, from Archer, who's Lana, in the TV comedy series Archer. So I recognize her voice. I know she's a big gamer because she's always at gaming conventions and gaming things all over the place. So I believe that's who that is. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching so far. I've got 7 likes on my stream. That's nice. At least everybody's not pissed off at me. For and started streaming 3 hours ago. That early at 3 a.m., huh? Wow. I didn't realize it. How time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so you all notice that it says contract in progress, right? Switch back right, guys. So if you open up your map and then you click on mission overview, you'll be able to see that mission if you scroll down here. It'll be right past your story mission. See high value target, HVT, right? So if you pick it and then you select it, it'll actually draw a little line to where it's at, right? Where we're going to go. And it's not too far away. Right? So you can either run all the way over there if you want, or you can go to one of these safe houses close by. Me, I prefer just to go to the safe house right over here. It'd be better, faster doing it that way. And then when we get there, you just have to pick it again, because once you pick one thing, it has a tendency to unpick something else, which is sort of bizarre. But that's just the way it works. Okay. And I've already restocked all my crap, right? So we don't have to restock again. Okay, so all we got to do is leave. Well, we can pick it before we even leave. Just open it up, and it's going to be right here. See on your map, HVT. Just pick that. Close your map, and bail. There you go. Don't let our guy double time here, because he's a soldier. And again, remember, we got to pick up the cloth because that's part of our fabric. If you pick up fabrics, this is not a fabric store. So when you pick up fabrics, we have to pick up 5 of them, and that's going to give us a crate. And they're having a double bonus award right now. They haven't announced it, but it's on their website. I mean, it's on under... Here, let me see if I can do it real quick. I'll show you. I might as well show everybody this stuff. It's over here. It's like really weird to find it. I went to support. Okay, I didn't go to the forum. This is bizarre because you would think they'd have this on their main page, but the way they hide stuff for the division sometimes. Sort of like Ghost Recon Wildlands sometimes. Trying to find crap in that game too. But you come over here and you go news and announcements. This is really bizarre. I think I'll put this in the... And then we go down here to weekend event, double field proficiency caches. See, and then they're having this December 26th to December 28th. Okay, you're going to get 2 times field proficiency caches. So why, you know... They're not announcing it any more than this. So, but I'll leave this up here for a second so you guys can look at this.
Suck my dick.
Oh my God, somebody just, you hear what that guy just said? He probably wanted help and I didn't give him help because I'm not in the game, I'm on the desktop. But that's where I found it under the forum. I haven't found any place else yet, so. But that'll be cool, man, because you get double the. And then I got a bonus the other day. So I don't know why I'm not seeing it on my other dash. I don't have my dashboard up on my other computer over here. That's why I'm not. Here, let me see if I can go to my dashboard. Let's see, I can do that over here. Probably just because I went right layer and did it instead. Give me a second. Here we go. Yeah, all I did is I just went to my own stream to watch it. I didn't actually come over here where you guys are at. In the chat area. Cool. I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch me this morning here. I know you're saying, yeah, we're going to watch you die, Sarge. Yeah, maybe. Haven't died yet, have I? I mean, if you want me to die, I'll just sit there and go all stupid Rambo, but I do like to take a little bit more tactical approach to my shit. I do. Oh yeah, you guys look like rugby. Let's go, you guys. Come on, one more. Yeah. Headshot. Come on, dude, stick your head up there. Fire. Oh, see, he dropped some gear too, so we'll go get that. What do we got? Agent mask. Yeah, well, better than nothing. Go. Morning to whoever just jumped on the stream. I got my right thing up on my notebook right now, so I'm able to actually see what the hell is going on. Oh my, yeah.
Approaching marked location.
This is a little bit harder one. You might actually see me die. I don't want to jinx myself. Let's see.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Are you kidding? I see lots of hostiles. Oh, we got the ragey dudes with shields. Oh my god, we got everybody. This is like nuts, man. Yeah, the bad guys everywhere here. Damn dog, gonna give me away, man. Shut up. It's a dog in a video game, not in real life. Duh. So I usually like to get up there on top. Maybe I'll go over there and just... There we go. We'll do it this way. Stick your little Kanagi up there. Come on.
Say your prayers.
Oh yeah, there's one of the baseball bat dudes. But the sniper's being like really subtle, huh? Come on, man. Stick your little head up there. We are doing something. We're killing you. Now we're gonna kill your buddy.
Hostiles incoming.
Yep, that's what I figured you'd say. these guys are all upset. I don't know. I can only shoot you guys so fast.
Warning. Incoming hostile detected.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Come on, we can do better.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get a little psycho crazy here in a second. It's all good.
Get my back while I reload.
Got your back, dog. Yeah, man. No problem, dog. Come on up, man. Weather's fine. I won't shoot you. I'm out of bullets, man. Who the hell's shooting at me over here? Where's he at? Okay, we'll just throw this out. Got this guy up. Hey dude, eat some of that. And you can't chip away the building. See the column? I'm shooting the corner of that column away over there, getting to that guy. Which is sweet. Let's go get his homeboy over here.
Oh crap!
Oh crap. Yeah, no shit.
What the?
Fuck!
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Yeah, I could have picked up that gear set, but I'd rather play prudent and get my ass back up here and recover for the big cheese, because it's the big guy that's going to come in. See, he hasn't come yet. That's what we're still effing with the small guys, man, the small fries. Unfortunately. We ain't got the big dudes yet. Come on, man. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, see, now we got these guys. Those guys are a little pissy, huh? Don't shoot my turret. Alright. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's see what's down here. Well, let me get my healing station down here real quick. Okay. Yeah, we got you because the timer's running out. Yeah, we're gonna have to get pretty aggressive here and kill these guys. What about some have to go run down there and kill these guys. Normally I don't do this, but let me pick this up real quick. It's a gear, Lone Star. Let me go here and kill these guys, because what's going to happen, I'm going to run out of time if I don't.
Bingo!
Yeah.
On the other side. Oh, Christ!
Hostiles incoming. Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Okay, now this is a big guy. We got to get back up on top before he kills me. Which is over here. Get up here. Go. There you go. Stuff all ammoed up. Alright. Because this guy's gonna come after you like crazy. But see, you don't have a timer anymore. That's the good news, so. Okay, then you can switch your LMG real quick and light her up. There, now you only got the main dude to get. Same thing, play him out. And when they come back, light them up, but switch over to your assault rifle. Oh yeah, you might want to reload first.
It's over.
Well, get your ass up then. Oh my God, seriously.
Just give up.
Okay, I'll get her out. There you go. There's your mission. All done. See, got a striker pack, which is cool. 276. 50 Phoenix credits. Got our XP. See? Easy peasy, man. Got another SMG. So, if there's no other rewards to pick up, don't worry about picking up the ammo unless you plan on running all the way back to the base. Normally I just fast travel back there. That's the easiest thing to do.
Man, I can't wait.
And I usually go to the base out front. There's no reason to go to the hub unless you want to go hang out with people. Oh, I wasn't. Oh yeah, I have a flame gun too. Yeah, I got them all. I wasn't reading the chat. Sorry, bro. Well, you get everything. You